Hi, it's Nikki here from Happy Hormones for Life, and today I'm talking about coffee. Is it good or bad for you? Well, actually, that really totally depends on you, your genetic factors, your lifestyle, and a whole lot of other things. Because, generally, if you're starting a new healthy eating plan or some kind of diet, you'll probably be likely told to give up coffee. It's kind of bad for you. Um, and it's always been seen as something you need to get off, detox from, whatever. The truth is that it's good for some and it's not so good for others. And as with a lot of nutrition stuff, it's just not black or white. Forgive the pun. The good news about coffee is that it can help. And again, this isn't for everyone. So the good news is that it helps some people with heart health. So coffee beans actually are full of antioxidants. They have a protective effect on your blood vessels. They can reduce harmful cholesterol. And again, research suggests that around 2 cups a day are heart protective. Not for everyone. Secondly, with diabetes, many studies have linked coffee with improved glucose metabolism and insulin secretion. Good thing. Weight loss, apparently, some studies have shown that coffee has a plant compound in it that helps with reducing glucose absorption. So that's going to increase your metabolism and help to burn fat. With cancer, studies are suggesting moderate coffee intake can be protective against several types of cancer. For brain health, we know that caffeine makes you more alert, but new research suggests that it actually protects against dementia and Parkinson's. With depression, coffee might also benefit our mental health. Caffeine stimulates dopamine and adrenaline and giving you that mental boost. 4 cups or more per day has been linked to a 20% reduced risk of depression versus those who drank 1 cup a week. And lastly, liver disease. While the liver has to kind of break down coffee, obviously, the coffee itself can be protective against cirrhosis, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and hepatitis C. That's the good news, and it's not for everyone. The bad news, again, not for everyone, is that caffeine stimulates cortisol, your stress hormone. So if you're already stressed, this is probably not a good thing to be relying on coffee for your energy here. It's a bit of a vicious cycle. The beneficial chlorogenic acid in coffee may increase homocysteine levels, and that's an indicator for increased risk of heart disease. Caffeine can interfere with your blood sugar balance, therefore increasing your risk of insulin resistance and diabetes. So that's already conflicting with the good stuff. Loss of minerals can happen with caffeine, calcium, magnesium, iron, potassium particularly. It can also inhibit absorption of vitamin D and B vitamins, and it can interfere with detoxification in the liver, because obviously it's an added stress on the liver, and certain medications can be poorly absorbed with coffee, things like thyroxine and antidepressants. Now, good, the bad, it's never black or white, is it? So there's a grey bit in the middle, big large grey area in the middle, because some of these things I just said contradict each other, and the reason for that is because coffee and caffeine have different effects on different individuals, depending on some other factors. So other factors involved, your genes. We are all genetically different, so we have varying degrees of efficiency at detoxifying caffeine. Some of us can handle caffeine, no problem. Most Italians I know, double espresso before bed, fine. These are your fast detoxifiers. And some people are the opposite. They can't handle it at all. In fact, 50% of us have a genetic variant in the gene needed to detoxify caffeine. It's a CYP gene in the liver, and 50% of us have a variant that makes us slow detoxifiers. So this can cause caffeine to hang around too long in the body, and this can cause things like tremors or palpitations, anxiety, sweating, sleep problems, that kind of stuff. And if your liver's already struggling with caffeine and you're putting it under stress and you're susceptible to poor liver function, you should really, really stay well clear of caffeinated coffee anyway. And the evidence shows that these slow detoxifiers actually have increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers. So genetics play a massive role in whether coffee is good or bad for you. The other thing that has an impact is your lifestyle. Right? If you're burning the candle at both ends, you're sleep deprived, you're training too hard, or you have a chronic health condition already, coffee could be the absolute worst idea for you in any case. So if you're doing pretty well overall, you're mostly healthy, your sleep's good, your training's good, you can tolerate coffee, no problem at all. So lifestyle has a big impact. How you drink your coffee also has another big impact. So, if you're drinking instant coffee that's heavily processed with a whole load of milk and sugar, that's not the best way that's not going to really give you many health benefits at all. So We want, and you know, are you having a muffin with that or a pastry? You know, the coffee health benefits are going to be limited. So, you know, the research is done on real coffee. So the less processing the coffee bean has undergone, the more nutrients and antioxidants it's going to have. And organic makes a difference too in my mind because it's not sprayed. Coffee is one of the most heavily sprayed crops, so drink it real, organic, and no sugar, and good healthy milk, like organic milk or a plant-based milk. That's the best way to drink your coffee. So other health conditions as well can have a factor. So if you've got gut issues, if you've got gluten intolerance, these things have been shown to have an impact, because caffeine has been shown to be a bit of a gut irritant for some people. So if you're already intolerant or you've got inflammation there already, it's not an idea to make that any worse than it needs to be. So like everything, we have to take the information and apply it to our own individual cases and make up our own minds. If you know you react badly to coffee, best to reduce it or avoid it altogether. If you're not sleeping well, you're stressed, you know, give it a miss. And if not, then drink the best coffee you can drink, and then know that it's giving you some health benefits. If you'd like any personalized advice on your own diet, lifestyle, supplements, do contact us for a free discovery call, and we can find out more about you and see how best we can help. Take care.